After a lot of research, so finally I brought this Jio Bharat J1. So in this video, I will tell you why I bought this mobile instead of Nokia 4G keypads. So first point, you can see the MRP is 2,999, but they are selling it at 1,800. But I got it for 1,600, and the manufacturing is 2024. So you may ask like how I got it for 600. So it was available in Amazon now. So in Amazon now, I placed the order. If you place order above 1,500, so you will get 200 cashback. So in that way, I got 200 cashback. So it is I brought it for 1,600. So these are the features. It has all the Geo Cinema and everything. I will show you inside. And it has a wireless FM. And the main highlight is like it has 2.8 inches screen, which is very big, and also it has 2,500 of battery, and it supports 128 GB memory card. And this is powered by Qualcomm, but we don't know which Qualcomm processor they have used inside. Let me unbox and I will show it to you. So inside the box, first thing we have our mobile, okay, and we have the charger. The charger is micro USB, it's not Type C. It would be better if you got it Type C. And we have some paperwork from Jio, and there was a battery. So battery have inserted inside the mobile. So battery will get it separate, and I have turned it on. So this is how it looks. So first thing, the build quality and inherent feel, it's really good. It's much better than the old Jio phones. So earlier I was using this JioPhone Prima 2. So compared to this phone, I feel the build quality is good, and the screen size also is very big. You can see this is 2.4, this is 2.8. It's pretty big screen. And main thing why I changed is that in this I was having the keypad issue. Okay, keypad was not responsive, it was not working properly. You can see it's not coming. And the KaiOS was hangy, it was too much hanging. So I just wanted to change. You can see it's not even responding. Sometimes it will come and sometimes not come. So I just wanted to go get away from the KaiOS. So this is feature comes with RTOS, so it is much lighter version, and it's very smooth. And keypad also, you can see it's very tactile. Okay, and so we have to press start, then it will unlock. Okay, keypad is, you can see the tactile, it's very responsive. And if you see the UI, it's pretty much smooth. So that's the main reason I brought this. So coming to ports and button, at the bottom you have 3.5 mm jack and a micro USB button, and there is a microphone. And at the top we have the flashlight, and back we have the camera. So to turn on the flashlight, you have to hold the 0, then it will turn on, and brightness is pretty good. And again, you turn press this, it will turn off. And the charger, you can see it's a 2.5 watt charger. So it will take a lot of time to charge the mobile because it has 2500 battery. And previous Jio phone, it has 2000 mAh battery, and that is 2500 battery. It has 500 mAh more. So I'm hoping it will give better battery backup. And coming to the UI, so here it's very simple. We have call, contact, messages, okay, and Geo TV, Geo 7, Geo Cinema, multimedia, Geo Pay. We can use it UPI, and we have notes, photos, Geo Chart, okay, clock, files, and that's it. There is no nothing else. It's very lightweight UI. So the main thing one is like here we have the GeoPay, using which we can do the UPI payment. But in Nokia phones, I found nowadays Nokia phones are not having the UPI. Earlier they were using Gupsup app for the UPI, but now Gupsup app is closed, so the UPI will not work for old or new Nokia phones. But I wanted this for UPI. So I brought this so that I can use the GeoPay. This is one reason. Second reason, it has a big screen size. I wanted this 2.8 inches screen, so that's why I brought it. Nokia was having 2.4. I'm talking about Nokia 210 4G dual SIM and HMD 110. And battery also, Nokia had 1450 mAh, and this has a 2500 mAh battery. So definitely will give a good battery backup, and UI also smooth. And I saw some reviews, even Nokia phones are also hanging, so I thought, okay, let's go ahead with J1 instead of all the stuff. So it will be pretty useful. So that's the main reason I bought it, and I got it from 1600. So it's a worth. If you are getting it for 1600, it's really worth the money. So you can see everything, all the apps are opening very smoothly. Okay, and if I go to the settings, okay, these are the settings. And one more thing, it doesn't has a Wi-Fi, it doesn't has hotspot. Okay, and there is no button to turn off the internet as well in this phone. But phone is smooth, and keypad is really responsive. I like this. So overall, it's a good buy for 1600. So if you are looking for and main thing why I brought this one is this, not for the detox. So many people will tell you like for digital detox I brought this phone. No, I didn't bought for the detox. So you know, right, nowadays recharges are increasing a lot. So I wanted some affordable recharge, so that's why I bought this, so that I can use that 123 or 1234 recharge plan which this Jio Bharat phone supports. So that's the main reason I brought this, so that I can put my secondary sim here, and I will do 1234 recharge for 1 year, and I can use it happily without any issues. So that's the main reason why I brought this keypad phone. And if you ask me, overall it's a really good phone. So I suggest you to take this phone instead of the Jio Prima 2 or Nokia HMD phone. This is worth, even for 1800 also it's worth. So definitely, if you're looking for a keypad phone, give a try to this phone. This is worth your money. So inside mobile, so we have one SIM slot and one memory card slot. So this is how it looks inside, and this is the battery. So here you can see battery is 2500 mAh battery. This is what I was talking about. So unlocking is a bit tricky here. So to unlock it, first you have to click this button, then you have to hold the star button, then you unlock. Okay, now I have inserted my Jio SIM, which I was using in my Jio phone. So in this Jio SIM, I had a 895 recharge. Okay, so now I will see if I am able to make a call with the recharge from this phone or not. So I'm trying to call, and I'm able to call from Jio Bharat J1 using that 895 recharge plan. So it's working. So in my situation, the SIM which I was using, this Jio phone, okay, the SIM is working here with the 895 recharge plan. So this is really good. I have that 895 recharge, and I'm able to make call, and I'm also able to receive call. So in this Jio Bharat J1, so at least 895 recharge, that is the yearly recharge of Jio phone, that is working in this phone, that I can confirm. So definitely now I feel it's value for money because 895 recharge is working. I'm really impressed. And one more thing I wanted to highlight. So I thought after putting the SIM, I may get some software update which will update this Geo Cinema to Hotstar, because Geo Cinema, you know, right? It's gone. It's no long. But I checked everything. But there is no option in this phone to update the software. So you can see this is the version. There's no update, nothing. So I cannot update. I don't know how it will update, but that's okay. I don't use that Geo Cinema or Hotstar, but I thought maybe we'll get some update. But it's a good thing. If you're not getting update, the phone will continue running as it is, however we brought it. So if you get update, there is a chance they will make it slow. So that's okay. Good phone. So overall, it's a good buy. So I highly recommend this phone in the keypad. All of a sudden I got this pop-up. So you can see new update is downloaded, phone will restart. So I have not done anything, suddenly I got this update. So yeah, we are getting a software updates here. That's a good thing. At least the Hotstar will update, and I will see what all things are updating. I will update and I will let you know. So this is how it's updating. So I think I have to connect the charger. Let me connect it. So after the update, so now you can see Jio Cinema is replaced with Jio Hotstar, and remaining apps are same: call log, contact, messages, games. I think game came newly, it was not there. So Geo TV, Geo Chat, phones, Geo Savan, multimedia, settings, Geo Pay, files, internet, and settings. That's it. Notes. So only the Hotstar got updated. I think they're pushing the updates. It's not available in the settings, but I think automatically they're pushing the updates. And okay, after update also smooth. Phone is very smooth. There is no issues at all. So yeah, definitely it's a very good buy. And it's very, always seems to be very lightweight. So overall it's a good phone.